Welcome to another season of Impact. I am your host, John Russell Cring. Season 3! The third sequel is always the worst sequel, and I promise that this season for you. I promise this will be our worst season. So, beginning our worst season, we start with the worst band in town. Actually, it's my favorite band in town, I gotta be honest with you. The Erotics, ladies and gentlemen, are here on Impact. I think you guys are absolutely freaking awesome, and when I first came to town, I heard about you guys, and you've been playing. How long have the Erotics been around, man?
17 years. 17
years.
Yeah.
Well, introduce yourself. You are
Mike Trash.
Mike Trash.
Johnny Riot.
Johnny Riot. All right. And the Erotics have been around for 17 years, but Mike, you're a fixture in this town. You had other bands, and you've been rocking and rolling. And do you consider yourself an Albanian, the capital region? Who
Sure.
are you, man?
I guess I am that, yeah, I suppose.
Were you born and bred here?
Yeah, a little bit up north, about Glens Falls, but that was by mistake.
Okay, it was a mistake.
My mother happened to go in labor when she was visiting my grandmother. So,
okay.
So unfortunately, my birth certificate says Glens Falls.
All right. Okay.
Unfortunately.
That is unfortunate, man. Yeah, it's like, Glens Falls is not a very rock and roll town, so.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about, the history of the Erotics. We're also going to talk about the Festival of the Dead, which you guys are going to be playing at this week. But you've been in the band now for, you and I were talking about for 9 years, right?
9 years.
Oh, man. And you're the drummer.
I'm the drummer.
Phenomenal. Phenomenal. What is the sound of the Erotics? I know I've got my opinion, but if somebody asks you what is your sound, what do you normally say?
It's dirty.
Dirty? Dirty.
Dirty and raunchy.
Dirty and raunchy.
Yeah.
It's just dirty rock and roll.
Just dirty rock and roll. Yeah. So, rock and roll's too clean, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's too...
For the most part.
Yeah. Who are some of the bands that, you took as your influence?
Well, I grew up as a little kid in the 70s, so a lot of those bands, like Alice Cooper, Kiss.
Right.
AC/DC.
Right.
And
what about you?
Yeah.
A lot of the same stuff, Ramones, just all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, the sound of the Erotics to me it's a wonderful kind of amalgamation of so many different things that it's like it's so classic that it actually becomes something new.
Yeah.
Which is absolutely awesome. And you guys have a great sense of humor in your music too, man.
Yeah. I suppose.
Well,
you have to have a good sense of humor.
Find it funny, right?
Yeah.
You have to have a good sense of humor to do some of our songs.
Where do you get the ideas for your songs, man? You have songs about death and necrophilia and
wheelchairs,
murder and
They have songs about sex songs about Helen Keller.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great song.
Songs about wheelchairs and wanking off the nuns. We cover all the bases.
Absolutely.
No one gets left out. No one gets discriminated.
No, exactly.
Teenage drag queens.
Exactly. Actually, you guys are totally politically correct because you're totally politically incorrect.
Yeah.
You're an equal opportunity offender.
I'm an equal opportunity destroyer.
You got also, Mike. You you do stand-up comedy too. So you are just kind of you've got a lot to say, man.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing that? Is that
I just started doing it earlier this year.
Is that scarier? Not having the guitar and the band behind you?
Yeah, and it's all about timing. I got to know when to say the right thing, and
it's a different skill than
right.
music.
And I don't really tell jokes. I just tell real life things that really happened to me, which were all pretty much funny.
Okay.
Like what you were just saying on the way over here, right?
Yeah.
The guy fell out of the wheelchair.
Oh yeah, so a guy fell out of the wheelchair.
You saw a guy fall out of a wheelchair.
And I didn't even help him.
Oh, Mike. You didn't even help him.
I was gonna, but somebody else beat me to it.
Well, that should be the opening lyric. I saw a guy fall out of a wheelchair, and
Yeah. I kept going.
I just kept going. I
kept rolling because he wasn't rolling.
There you go. All right. Awesome, man. Awesome. So, The Erotics, you guys built sort of a sort of a local legend. You play locally, but you also play internationally too. Like you do stuff in Europe.
Yeah, mostly in the UK.
Right.
Like 6 times.
Now, how does that work? I mean, is it all about just getting your music out there, and there are a lot more European outlets that you can get, that will play your stuff, or?
I suppose, yeah. I mean, just.
And the festivals too, right?
Yeah, we've done a few of those too.
Mm-hmm.
It just seems like there's more of a market for it over in Europe and England.
Mm-hmm.
They're more passionate about rock music.
Yeah.
More passionate about rock music.
Yeah, their fans are.
How do you normally get? How do you get the ideas for your songs? I mean, if you want to do a song about nuns and retarded people and
that all happens on tour.
Yeah,
mostly in England. We're just driving around in the bus bored and come up with all this stupid shit, and
right.
And that's how it all happens.
Yeah.
Then we get home, we start writing songs about it.
Do the lyrics usually come first, or is it the riff, or?
It's the riff and the melody.
Uh-huh.
Then I usually come up with a catchy sounding chorus. Then once that's done, I write the words around it.
The hook.
You've got a new song you guys are recording tomorrow, as a matter of
Correct,
fact.
yeah.
What's it called?
It's called Last of the Rock and Roll Motherfuckers.
Okay, I just want to say I did not know the name of that song, and poor Hulda is having to edit so much into this show. But Last of the Rock and Roll,
Yeah, that probably won't be on the radio.
yeah. Okay, what are some of the
edits.
lyrics that you can actually share with us of Last of the Rock and Roll blank blanks?
Do we want to?
You don't want to
we
share.
don't do that.
You want to keep it to yourself.
Yeah,
you
we-
want it's.
Yeah, let's do
People
that.
can listen to it and try to figure it out for
Oh,
themselves.
okay. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I did a music video with you guys.
Yes.
What song was that?
She Sucks the Life.
She Sucks the Life Right Out of Me. And that was an awesome experience. And you guys were so rock and roll. You did not show up until 5 hours after you were supposed to.
That's because I was hungover, really.
Yeah, I know. You were, man, but you did a great job.
Yeah.
I mean, once we actually got there, we knocked it out really fast.
Yeah.
But people were like, okay, well, I've got to go, because there were all these girls in the video, and I'm like, well, the band's not here, so we're not shooting the video. It's very, very simple. So, but I'd like to play a clip from that right now, because this is my show and I directed the video. So,
It was a lot of
F you
fun.
people.
Innocent with the devil's eyes. Next on the list to be victimized. Black widow's grip crushes my soul. Sweet serpent's lips swallow me whole. She kisses me, she kills me, the death of me. She sucks the life right out of me. Her miseries, her company. She sucks the life right out of me. Cyanide baby with a master plan to rip the hearts out of every man. Her poison arrows are aimed at me. Oh Lord in heaven, please a sympathy. She kisses me, she kills me, the death of me. She sucks the life right out of me. Her miseries, her company. She sucks the life right out of me. the life right out of me. Her miseries, her company. She sucks the life right out of me. She sucks the life right out of me.
See, how awesome was that?
That was cool.
Very awesome.
Nah, you didn't even watch it. You just.
Oh, we watched it many times.
You've seen it many, many times. What
We
has
were
been
there.
I watched it 1,000
I-
times once it was edited.
No,
so.
no, no. Billy Beers was like, who is the bass player who's not with us right now.
He's
We don't-
late. He
we
might
didn't-
show up.
I know. Yeah, he might show up. He may not show up. Whatever. But Billy's awesome. I met him at ShopRite. And I ran into him, and he was talking to me, and he was saying that like there was a bit of a backlash against the video, that maybe you guys had sold out and were doing something that was too too flashy and that type of thing. Is that true? Did I ruin the Erotics career?
No. No.
Okay.
It doesn't seem like a very flashy video to me.
Well, what I really love about you guys is that the music. First of all, you guys play fantastic live. You play exactly the way that you sound, on your records. You sound that way live.
Just because we lip sync.
Oh, that explains it. You're like Britney.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But you've never actually. I'm thinking in the next video we'll get both you guys naked and put you on a wrecking ball.
Right,
I think that will be, that seems to be where everything is going.
That's the end thing now, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
I
is.
guess you really want to alienate our last few fans.
That's right. The last few fans get alienated, absolutely.
We'll probably get more Village People fans. So
Yeah, that's true. Right. Well,
Open up a new fan base.
exactly. You never know. You never know. Let's talk a little bit about Festival of the Dead coming up. Lenore Greenwich is.
Yes.
Yeah. She and her husband started this Halloween party basically in their at their house.
I know.
For many years.
It got bigger every year.
It got bigger and bigger and bigger, and now it's at the Washington Avenue Armory.
Yeah.
And you've known her for like ever, right?
I've known her since high school.
Right.
And she does an amazing job, every year. I don't know how she has the time to do it, but she always puts together.
Yeah,
the
it
whole
is.
thing,
It's a huge. It's become like one of the biggest happenings. This is like I think the 3rd annual, or is it the 4th?
No, this is the 5th annual.
Oh, it's the 5th annual.
Yeah.
Right, and the theme is Dead Hollywood. And I got to tell you, Mike, I believe you were the source for the theme because you had such an amazing costume last year.
Oh,
You were dressed as classic, the 1930s Frankenstein.
Yeah.
And now I think she got inspired to where that's the sort of the idea for Dead Hollywood, even though people can dress however they want to for it. But talk to me about that show. I mean, what's that one like for you guys?
It's a lot of fun.
Last year was the best one. I think this year will be better.
Yeah. Well, I mean, last year it almost didn't happen. There was this like whole controversy or
there's
something.
some bratty new wave, not new wave, rave kids that pop in their ecstasy, acting like little brats.
Right.
Displaying bleach at cops and stuff. And
right.
Starting trouble, ruining it.
Yeah.
So the City Hall and they shut down all events.
Right. They were going to shut down all events, and then Lenore really pushed and said that so many people, and the fact that it's a event for charity also, that Lenore gives a portion to several different charities, and she just does amazing. But there were like 9 bands. You guys are like one of the headliners, and there's like 4 DJs, and they decorate the entire armory, and it's a giant happening. It's like what you would sometimes see in in movies about like what a Halloween party could be, and whenever you go to a Halloween party, it never actually looks like that.
No,
it's never that cool, but this is actually that cool.
Yeah, it is definitely.
Yeah,
it's one of those shows that for us, it's almost more fun to be off stage than on stage.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. There was some amazing costumes. I remember the ones that dressed like all the Forrest Gump characters.
Oh,
There's like Lieutenant Dan and everything.
I remember the girl dressed like the Penthouse magazine.
I remember the Penthouse girl. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, I'll bet you did. I'll bet you do, man. Actually, let's take a look at the commercial for the Festival of the Dead this year.
Looks like we ran out of gas.
Bradley!
Honest to gosh, Janet Leigh.
We need to go find some help.
Nora J. Events presents Festival of the Dead.
Swing dancing zombies, psychics in the hall, bats in the belfries. We got
Festival of the Dead, October 19th, 7:30 p.m. to 3 a.m. at Albany's Washington Avenue Armory.
I'm going to Festival of the Dead every year.
Awesome. Well, I just want to say I'm really looking forward. I'm going to be filming again the events of the Festival of the Dead. I'm really looking forward. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and I think we might be doing another music video together too of the last of the rock and roll. Yeah. That would be a lot of fun. I mean, what keeps you going, man? I mean, 17 years into this, and the Erotics are just kind of. It almost feels like they're hitting their stride, man. I mean, is it the Erotics never change, and it's like rock and roll sucks, and then it gets back popular again, or how does it work?
That's how it is.
It is.
In a nutshell, yeah.
And you guys are just, you're just like keeping going on it, man. Yeah, I love to see, bands like, Judas Priest, Rob Halford and things like that. The bands that just have stuck to their guns as far as their sound is concerned. And talk to me about this live record, because when Kiss came out with their live record, it was a total game changer. Is this your guys' first live album?
Will be the first, yes.
Yep.
And did you feel like there was an energy in your live shows that was not translating to the studio?
Yeah, and it sound most of the songs, pretty much all the songs, sound better than the studio versions. Which everybody's who even heard it that we played it for so far agrees.
Yeah, the live album definitely has more of the live energy in it.
And you've got 17 years of music to pick from. So was it tough to find the ones that you actually wanted to put on this record?
Yeah, I mean, you eventually have to drop songs when you write new ones, and some of them have stuck around for the years, and some of them don't. And sometimes we drag them out again just for once in a while if people want to hear them. But
yeah, sometimes it gets put away for a while and then brought back out.
Right. I mean, and
we're one of the bands that like to focus on the new and not the old, and we get away with it for some reason
because the new ones are good too.
Yeah, they are. Absolutely. I mean, every single time you guys come out with a new song, it seems to be just as popular. I remember you guys. I think I was there one of the nights that you had debuted "Today the Devil."
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, and that was, and that's like one of your newest songs, and it's just a great groove on that one.
Yeah.
Which is a song about the devil selling his soul to you.
Yeah.
See, you're turning it around.
Yeah.
It's not like you're selling your soul to the devil. It's like you're such a badass that the devil has to sell his soul to you.
Exactly. Yeah.
You're an arrogant man, aren't you? You just really think that you're just.
Well, I want hell.
You want hell. Okay. Yeah. Let's try to bring as much hell to the capital region as possible.
Yeah.
I like that idea. I like that idea, man. So what's next? You've got the live album coming out.
We're recording a new song to include it as like a bonus.
As a bonus track, right? And that's the last of the rock and roll. Blank, blank.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
the video for it.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, the video, which we're kicking around. There may or may not be classic television references. We'll have to see about that. And then we were talking about maybe a tour to the Netherlands. Right, or something like that, maybe next year, right?
We got an offer for that, and if we go to the UK again, which we used to go every year and a half to 2 years, we'll probably time it around the same time. It makes more sense to do it that way.
Oh, one of the other cool things, just little factoid for you, is that you guys are huge in the softcore porn soundtrack industry.
Yes, we are.
Yep.
How does that happen?
Not just softcore.
Yeah, absolutely. Somebody from Bikini A Go-Go calls you up and goes, "Hey."
Fred Olin Ray, he's like notorious for directing a lot of those films.
Right.
And somehow he got a hold of our music about a decade ago, and he's been using it ever since. As a matter of fact, he just contacted me a week ago to use something for a new film he has coming up.
Do you remember the name of it?
After Midnight.
After Midnight. Well, that seems like a perfect.
I'm pretty sure Beverly Lynn is in it.
Of course, Beverly Lynn is in all of those movies.
Richard Grieco is in it too from 21 Drug Street.
Really?
And Tawny Katane.
Wow.
Tawny Katane?
Yes.
From the Whitesnake videos?
Yeah, because I looked at the cast.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So
That sounds like it
honored.
might be a little bit more of a legitimate film.
Well, we used
than...
he had a film on Sci-Fi Channel that he used too.
Okay.
Which had like
People branching out.
Had the guy from Dukes of Hazzard and Good Times in it. So.
Oh, nice.
Well, Super Shark.
Like Tom Wopat, or is it John Schneider?
John Schneider.
John Schneider.
And Jimmy Walker.
Oh, Jimmy Walker.
It was one of those shark movies.
Oh, wait, well, it wasn't Sharknado, was it?
No,
No, unfortunately.
Oh,
not.
unfortunately, man, that movie is becoming, God, man,
really
that's huge. You never know, though. Maybe another, shark hurricane, Sharkicane. Ooh, there you go. There's a new name for a song for you, Sharkicane. So, Festival of the Dead is where can people find, like, if there still are tickets? It's almost sold out, right?
Yeah, it's selling really fast. As now as it gets closer, it's selling. People wait to the last minute, of course, because that's what people do.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can't get tickets the day of the event.
Right, you have to buy the tickets online or go to
meet up one of the people that you can get tickets from.
Right. Like
you can get it from our website, or you can get it from the Armory's
Modern
website.
Body Art has tickets, and some other places too.
Yeah.
Right, and your website, right? So AlbanyFestivaloftheDead.com is the website.
Yes.
Awesome, right? So you guys.
Well, the band website too. You can go.
Okay, and your the band website is what?
EroticRockandRoll.com.
EroticRockandRoll.com.
Yeah.
That's right. You guys also are you're really open about people downloading your music. You're pretty cool about that. I mean, what's your feeling about that? Do you feel like you're losing money, or would you just rather, do you feel like the more people hear your music, the more they're going to want to buy it?
People used to steal music back on old days too, just in different ways. They used to just tape it off a cassette.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, man.
So it happens.
Yeah, it's going to happen. It's going to happen, and
Real fans always buy CDs and stuff. So
right,
that's all.
exactly, right. Because they want the,
We sell
they
more
want to be
music.
supportive.
We sell more music on iTunes than we do physical albums nowadays. Everybody does though.
Right. Exactly.
As long as they're buying it, I don't care.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You got to give people the free taste of crack first, and then so Mike can bring hell, which is apparently the goal.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I want to thank the devil and his minion for being with us here.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm just a minion. I'm just a
No,
drum
man,
minion.
no, you're a very high up minion. You're like Azazel or someone like that. There you go. That's right, Azrael, which is also the cat on the Smurfs. I mean, how can you name the cat after a demon? Anyway, that's just me. I'm just talking here. And check out the Erotics. Check out the Festival of the Dead. Lenore is amazing.
Yes, she is.
What she's done for creating just this event. I mean, Halloween is just one of those times. We don't even have a haunted house in this area. I don't even get it. I mean, we need more.
Have you been to
Halloween.
Mike's house?
What?
Have you been to Mike's house?
No, that's true. there are people, who have fallen out of their wheelchairs all over his yard.
Yeah.
He has them chained, where they can't get up and get out.
They have young girls chained in my basement.
Well, you would be very popular in Cleveland then, if that happened. Yeah. So
They want,
write a song about that.
except they want to be chained.
They want to be chained in your basement. That's right. See, I wanted to have these guys on forever, okay? Your cool factor has been upped because you have watched the Erotics, the greatest rock and roll band in the entire known universe. So check out the Erotics, check out the Festival of the Dead. Go to this show because it is going to be a hell of a lot of fun and you may get to see some boobies. So thank you again, once again, guys, for being on the show. And viva the Erotics!
Proctors, bringing the best in arts, education, and entertainment.